And we are live. What's going on, crypto fam? BTFA fam in the building. Shout outs to everyone who is tuning in right now. I have my man Limitless Ape with me and my boy Love Thy Ink also joining us. All right. Shout outs to both of these gentlemen. I see a few people already in here. Let me see. I'm an Illegal Alien.
What's up, guys?
Yo, for one, shout outs to Legal Alien. He was in here like 5 hours before it even came in. He's already commenting. He said, let's go. Legal Alien, much love. Dano Crypto in the building. Mile High, Neo, just me coming in with the $10 super sticker. He says, yay, I'm always looking forward to your updates. Thanks for all you do, and I hope all is well. Appreciate that, just me. Thank you for the $10 donation too as well. Much love. Gold, Magic Carp, Jay Foster, Dre Zape. See a good amount of people in here. Again, thank you all for tuning in. So yeah, let me go ahead and just like give some time for my man Limitless Ape to introduce himself and pretty much explain just his overall role when it comes to the BTFA community. All right.
Hey, what's up, guys? Limitless here. You guys all know me. I got into BTFA. I did one of the first AMAs for BTFA before it launched, and that's how I learned about it. And I've kind of just been a part of the community ever since. Just been somebody there to really engage the community and help everybody to see the bigger picture in a lot of different ways. And so just fostering positivity and things of that nature. As far as what I do within the project, I mean, that's it. I engage the community. I work with Sway behind the scenes on things here and there. Just really, honestly, it's just part of networking and marketing and expanding this exposure as much as we can. That's my goal for the project, is for it to be seen by everybody and to take care of the community in return.
Yeah, for sure. And two, for those who don't know, like when it comes to Limitless Ape, there's a good amount of people, like a few handful of people that I remember that was a part of BTFA from the jump. I mean, from the start. And Limitless Ape was definitely like one of those people, like from the jump, working his butt off as far as just shilling, helping people figure out the best ways of shilling, which is also going to be one of the cool topics we're going to be like covering later in the Q&A. But yeah, Limitless has done so much for this community, and again, thank you for just coming onto the stream and also putting this like Q&A together. Like I want everybody to know this Q&A was put it together through my man Limitless. Hey, my man makes moves out here. So again, shout out to you, Limitless. Limitless, much love, brother. And then
Of course,
we
thank
have
you
my
for having
man.
us.
No, of course, anytime, brother, anytime. And then my man Love Thy Ink in the building. What's going on, Love?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
You want to give everybody like a little breakdown of your role about BTFA?
So I got into BTFA day one. You told me about it a couple weeks before it actually launched. You said, hey, I got the golden ticket. So I jumped in, which I still believe to be true to this day. So pretty much just started with artwork, shilling. I was right there with Limitless, following his direction, got into some merch and then, doing some in real life shilling as well. So
He said Love Thy, not Docs. Yo, Love Thy is Docs. If you guys go to his not his merch website, but if you go to his like fitness website, he has a picture of himself. Like if you guys really want to see him. But Love Thy Ink.
You can also follow me on TikTok. I'm Docs.
Oh, you got the TikTok going?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you, man. Yo, that's even with TikTok, man. Like I was at this bonfire on a Saturday, and it was this one dude who does TikTok, and I was telling him like I'm like into crypto and stuff. He was like, "Yo, you gotta get into TikTok." He's like, "That's like one of the biggest platforms, especially if you like when it comes to talking about just crypto in general." And I already know that BTFA does have like a verified TikTok account. As far as the content being put on there, I'm not sure if they're like if it's any content on there right now, but the idea that they already have a TikTok verified account for BTFA, that's what I love seeing for BTFA. And yeah, so my man Love Thy Ink. Also wanted to just add, I've been knowing this man since like 2013, and that was my exact words when I first told him about like BTFA. I'm like, yo, I think this is like the golden ticket of just projects, because we've bounced between a lot of projects, and of course, unfortunately, those other projects, they weren't delivering not even 5% of what BTFA has been delivering. And since the first day I told him, which was like I would say like late March or early April, he's been, you know, sticking with BTFA since then. So yeah, glad to have these fellas on here joining us right now. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I see my man Vern and Friends. Wait, is this crypto? This is crypto Vern. Vern and Friends is crypto Vern?
That's Vern.
It is.
What's up, Vern?
What's going on, Vern? I see John Roddy in the building. What's going on, John? Eddie T. Go Magic Card. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for just tuning in, showing some love. Jay Foster already dropping a 20 bomb. He says, thank you, crypto family, for bringing this project to my attention. Shout out to Awareness God, Limitless, and the Silverbacks. Yo, much love, Jay Foster, man. This man, stay showing love and stay just spreading a bunch of knowledge and tips and stuff and advice in the VC, man. Wonderful man right there, honestly. Thank you, brother. Yeah, also Rose P, much love. I got to give a shout out to Rose P. Rose P is, I'm always seeing Rose P in the comments and stuff. Also, Crypto Empress. Got to give some love to Crypto Empress, all right? Hey, everyone. What's going on, Crypto Empress? So, yeah, so as far as BTFA, right? When it comes to crypto in general, also with BTFA, I already know that there's people who are just now hearing about BTFA, right? So if my man Limitless could do me a favor and just kind of break down the basics, right? Because these are some of the topics that we're going to be covering, but if we could start off at the basics of BTFA for anybody who's just now, you know, coming across BTFA and want to know a little bit more about it, go ahead and share some with us, my brother.
Sure thing, man. And thanks again for having us on, guys. Remember to smash that like button, give them a follow, tweet this out, push it in the Telegram, whatever, guys. Just get people in here, bring the energy of BTFA, guys. So let's talk a little bit about BTFA. I mean, basically, you've got the native token BTFA and you've got the governance token Bandex, which they are both going to merge with Everrise next month. And a lot of exciting things are in the pipeline in terms of the NFT collections. We have deflationary NFTs for the original collection, and their deflationary mechanics are fueled by Bandex, and they will be fueled by the merger token in V2 as well in the tokenomics. So that will support the deflationary mechanics even with the new token. And as far as basics go, I guess that's really about it. I mean, we've got a purchase aggregator, we've got a wallet, we've got staking, 180% APY staking, 3 different vaults, you know, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's a very deep project. And when you go into the basics can take an hour and a half to cover, you know. It's crazy.
That's a lot.
How much there really is here. And, you know, usually when people ask me about BTFA, like, hey, can you give me the rundown on it? I got to give them a phone call and talk to them for an hour. And but that's a good thing. It's designed that way to really protect the community and to protect the integrity of the platform and the ecosystem. So, you know, shout out to Sway and Georgie and all the amazing team members out there that are working hard every day behind the scenes on this project to really make it special, making networking connections that are just mind-blowing, and more to come, guys. We're working on a lot of other cool stuff in the background. We're always building, especially this month with August, the way that it is with building. Like, we are pushing out as much as we can, and there's a lot of really cool stuff coming. So hopefully that kind of answers the basics question, and hopefully, you know, with everything else, people get the rest.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. Like, when I would think of like BTFA, I usually say, I believe Crypto Shop even was like the first one saying this. It's really like a one-stop shop when it comes to an overall project. Like, again, going back to what Limitless said, having the aggregator, having like your very own dashboard that shows you the burns, the buybacks, having like the staking, like the utility of staking, just having so much utility in the token itself, and also utility with the NFTs, which we're also going to dive into the utility for the NFTs. Yeah, overall BTFA, I know a lot of people were just kind of like, hey, what's the main thing about this token, this project? Just like my man Limitless just said, it's so much stuff for BTFA. It's already been delivered. Maybe I would say like over 2 years of just development, marketing, partnerships, collaborations. This project, keep in mind, that came out early April, right? April 4th. So it's only been out for a little over 4 months, has already 2+ years of development. All right. It's not a lot of projects that can say that. So when it comes to BTFA, it's definitely on a whole nother level. Again, why my man Ink said, it's a golden ticket. That's how we feel. It's the one-stop shop. It's just it has everything an investor would want in the project. But yeah, also going to the NFT, like the deflationary NFT mechanics, which I love. Like when I first heard about the deflationary NFTs, I was kind of like, I was familiar with deflationary like tokens and stuff. I was never put on to deflationary NFTs. So if you can give us just some insight as far as NFTs being deflationary and like the benefits of why that's like awesome for some people who may not know, that'd be pretty cool as well.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Well, the deflationary mechanics of the NFTs basically means that, you know, you have tax allocations from BandX and again for the merger token that will be coming up that are allocated to buy back the NFTs on the open market on OpenSea and burn them. And what that does is that it creates scarcity. So there were 10,000 to begin with, and I don't know what the exact numbers are of what's been burned, but I know it's over 1,000 if I remember correctly. So it's getting up there. It's, you know, almost over 10% has already been burned. But what that does is it makes it more scarce. It also makes the attributes or rare and uncommon things of that nature as they burn, because a lot of these NFTs are kind of one of one anyway. They designed it in such a way where a lot of them don't share a ton of similar traits. But when those traits are burned, they just become more and more scarce. And on top of that, you have the rewards pool as well. So the royalties, the OpenSea royalties, which means the trading volume royalties from OpenSea, which is 5% of the total volume, goes into a wallet. It's a rewards pool for NFT holders. And what it means is that the more NFTs that you hold, the more of the rewards pool that you get. And it also, it allows the community to really just raise the floor, work together collectively to shill this, to create that deflationary mechanics that can burn them up, make them more rare, make your rewards pool kind of multiply by itself as they burn. And there's a lot of really cool behind the scenes logistics with the way that that was set up. And it's really, really cool, a very utility that, people are rated about. I mean, we created that wallet 5 years ago. There was one way just kind of.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Limitless. Your mic is kind of going in now a little bit. Do you hear me?
Shoot. Can
you?
Yeah.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, no, it's kind of like going in and out. It seems like it's like somewhat like an internet connection.
Let me try that. Does that work a little better?
Yeah, it sounds good.
It sounds way better. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Okay, cool. I just took the video off, guys. I don't know what's up, but we'll leave it there for now.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, so hopefully that answered. Did I miss anything? Because I don't know where I cut out. Sorry about that, guys.
No. Honestly, you've broke it down perfectly. Like the NFTs, again, the fact of them just being deflationary and just making the overall rarity of NFTs, that alone to me just makes BTFA NFTs a lot more special and just a lot more interesting in my eyes. Because when it comes to like NFTs, the first NFT collection I was in, which I feel like a lot of people were in because it was so popular, were like the Shiboshi NFTs. After that, I haven't dived into any NFTs because that wasn't really my main focus. But when it came to BTFA's NFTs and them not just being like some cool and clean looking pictures and stuff, but them actually having real like utility to them, to where you're either receiving, passive income or them just being more rare, like as time goes on because they are deflationary, or just even being able to get 2 other free new NFTs that's going to be coming out later on, which we're going to actually cover that later on in the Q&A and stuff. Just having so much use case for these these NFTs, I feel like it's again why they're just so lovable and why people love them anyways, right? So
there's that, and then he's also been posting like the rewards pool itself that'll get paid out. So if you could just explain why it's important for us as a community to raise that floor price and what it does for the reward pool.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, basically, guys, we got a floor price of, I don't know, 0.03, 0.04. Minting started at zero point 0.1, I believe it was, for whitelist, if I remember correctly, and then it was raised a little bit after that. So we're down a little bit in terms of what the mint price was, but that's just kind of the short-term scope of things. But in terms of the community, see, NFTs are a little different than a token, because a token you've got a liquidity pool, and when people sell, that liquidity pool kind of just goes down and the price goes down with it, so it moves the chart based on sells and buys and sells. But NFTs work a little differently because they don't crash the chart. We get to decide what we put the NFTs for. If you want to sell it for 0.1, you can list it for really whatever you want to. And the more that the community works together to raise that floor to make it higher, let's say we did 1 ETH as the lowest that we would take for one of our apes. If we as a community all came together and said, guys, this is it, we are not going to accept less than 1 ETH. And we're going to buy all those ones of people who, don't agree with that and hold that floor so that we can't let them go for a cheaper price. Now, what is that going to do for the rewards pool? Because it's based on 5% of the total volume, as the floor price moves up, that means a lot higher taxes on the trading volume because it's much, much bigger in terms of the floor price, which means more rewards. So if you literally 10x the floor price, let's say right now we're at 0.04, if we put it to 0.4, we would have had almost 10 ETH in there from the last 3-4 days of shilling these NFTs, pushing out that information, and really just getting people revved up about what these do. And I think that the more that we educate people about what is actually going on behind the scenes in terms of the rewards pool, then the floor price is going to fly, and it's going to cause a lot of insanity with these NFTs. Not financial advice, but I mean, this is how we rev it up. We as a community, if we tell everybody that and keep getting people excited about this rewards pool, it's basically a way for you to pay yourself for your work of shilling. The harder you work, the more you get. The higher the price, the more you get. The more volume that we get for the deflationary mechanics, the more that you get based on the burns happening. So there's a lot of intricacies there that are working with each other, that are unique to the platform, that really just are there to benefit the community. Because at the end of the day, we couldn't do the Blip Studios 20% revenue shares because, SEC issues and regulations that we just couldn't risk that for the integrity of the project, essentially. So Sway and the team switched it to the rewards pool because it was an option that really makes it even like a community-driven NFT project, which is very unique. We have the power to send this. We have the power to have it sit at 0.04 ETH for the next 6 months if we want to. It's up to us what we do. And so the more we can get the community to really understand that, the more it will bring that floor price up and the higher those volume will be.
Absolutely. Also, shout out to my man John Roddy. He said, let's go BTFA, load your bags and chill. Dev team always delivers and strongest community. Don't sleep on first collection NFTs. For sure, do not sleep on the first collection, especially because even owning one of the first collection NFTs of BTFA, you'll receive 2 free NFTs from the new collection, which is called the Genesis collection, right? So yeah, do not sleep on the first collection. Yeah. All right. Lots of utility for the NFTs. Also, again, even going back to the utility that the token itself has, and just other ways of, I would say, earning more passive income, or even just having just other decisions as far as what you can do with your tokens. I do want to dive into the staking part right now because I have been hearing some things in the VC as far as potentially having a new staking vault. Do you know something about that, Limitless?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the team has they've kind of said from the beginning that 180% APY, so you can get up to 180% if you stake for 6. And we've the team has said from the beginning that's not sustainable because if you pay that much out to everybody for too long, then it's going to get pretty crazy in terms of distribution and whatnot. So that is something that's going to go away, and they're timing that with the merger that's coming with Everrise. And so basically, you can get into the 180% APY staking if you have 300 million Binance or BTFA, And when the merge happens, which is set to happen sometime in September, we don't have an actual date just yet. But when it happens, they're going to unlock that vault, all of the vaults, so that you can get out of it fee-free, so that you're not dinged the 25% early withdrawal fee. So literally, you can get 300 million BandX or BTFA staked in the Diamond Vault, and basically, it's like you're getting a month and a half of 180%. So you're only having to lock it up for a shorter amount of time. So, you know, the team again is giving you another utility, another use case here to take advantage of for early adopters. You know, like this is our time to shine. Like these market caps that they're sitting at, both BandX and TFA, and the lower lock period Diamond Vault that you have access to based on the merger is kind of a no-brainer in my opinion. Like that's the way to make it count. The team has given you lots of ways to create, you know, you create opportunities, reward, whatever you want to call it, for just holding the token, for staking, for holding the NFTs. I mean, this is really being thought out in a lot of creative ways. So the staking, guys, is pretty epic, and you don't really see those types of staking values very often, especially in a project with this much potential, you know. And that's
Definitely.
why you really want to, like your friend said earlier, don't sleep on these, the OG NFTs and BTFA, the NIV token, and BandX. Like, guys, this is that moment to really looking at the chart. I mean, you think about any project, not financial advice, but most projects consolidate 90% down from all-time high before their reversal. So if you do your math and kind of just focus on that and look at those charts, you'll start to see what BTFA has based on what's coming, based on all of the alpha and the updates, and just so much in-depth processing going on with this entire project. Like, it's out of this world, and it's, you almost need a PhD to understand it all, but at the end of the day, that's what makes it so fascinating.
Certainly, certainly. And even going back to what you said, there's not a lot of projects that offer 180% APY for staking. Like even right now, I'm staking some of my Ethereum on Coinbase, and I'm earning like almost 4%. Like I think it's like 3.4, 3.5% of APY for staking my Ethereum. So to be able to stake your BTFA tokens and Binance tokens and earn up to, you know, either 30%, 50%, 80, and then even now that they're giving us the chance to earn up to 180% APY, that is nuts. And that also goes to show you how much the development team actually wants to see the community succeed, right? And even going back to the whole like Everrise migration and everything, and going back to what you said as far as Sway and the team mentioned that once the Everrise migration does occur, everyone will have the opportunity to unstake their tokens, because once the migration happens, that's how you pretty much have to unstake your tokens, and then they'll also guide us into how we'll like taking the old tokens and swapping them for the new ones, but being able to like I said, unstake the tokens without a penalty, for free, all that stuff. Or well, I think you still have to pay for the, is it the transfer
Gas
transaction
fee,
or gas fee? Okay, gas fee.
just a
So
gas fee.
yeah,
That's
which
it.
is which that's not even bad. Like that's amazing. That's amazing.
I'll
Not a
take
lot
that
of
over
products that
25%.
exactly.
Right.
So to have that again, it just shows how much the development team wants this project to succeed, right? And again, going to the Everrise migration, because from what I've heard from Everrise, one of the main and like biggest topics I've heard is like they are the go-to project when it comes to doing migrations and stuff, right? Like for example, with Votes, when Vote did their migration, they had a successful, clean, crisp migration through Everrise, and now the BTFA team plans on using that. Right? They plan on using the same system with Everrise, which is, I feel like that's the best move, right? You want to work with a project that is considered like the gold standard, right? And they're already like, we've already seen the results. We've already seen what they can do, when they helped out the Vote community, right? So yeah, and then also you could dive a little bit more into that if I know you already touched on the Everrise merger migration, but was there anything probably else we could probably touch on as far as how things may work and
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And Love Thy Ink, if you want to jump into, I think he unmuted his mic there for a second. Feel free, dude.
Oh yeah, feel
Yeah,
free, bro.
so no, pretty much what I was gonna say is that they are becoming the gold standard, right?
Yeah,
In doing the transitions and migrations. So it's a smart move on Sway's part.
certainly, for sure.
Yeah,
And it's funny.
absolutely.
Oh,
And you know,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, go ahead. Yeah, I was just going to say, Everrise is like he said, the gold standard. I mean, it's basically the most secure way to do it, and it's in a lot of people's portfolio. Most relevant investors are investing in Everrise because it's kind of the wave of the future in terms of utility and use case and all of the different features that they have. Pretty
Hmm.
incredible stuff, guys. So, we're in the hands of professionals when it comes to migration, security, and ensuring that we're doing it for the lowest costs and things of that nature, lowest gas fees. And there was some speculation that the BTFA team was going to make money off of the migration process, like in terms of profiting off of the community members. And I just want to say that that's not correct. You do pay a gas fee when you migrate, but the team doesn't make anything from a migration. It's not really about that. It's about being able to get it to the V2 platform for scalability for Ethereum 2.0, and just really
Okay, okay.
solidifying it into two tokens into one, basically. I mean, you've got Bandex and you've got BTFA that are going to merge into one. Their LPs are going to merge into one. And then on top of that, the NFT collection, the second one that's coming up, some of the proceeds for that are going to go into the LP. So there's going to be a liquidity pool injection of $500,000. And so you can only imagine what that much in liquidity is not only going to do for the market cap, but also what it's going to do for the floor price and for the integrity of the floor price versus what, on a smaller micro cap of 3 million market cap currently, 3.3, I think last time I checked. If you have cells, then, it puts the price down. But when you're in a higher echelon of a market cap like that, going to be a little easier when it comes to that. And also, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of relevant investors who don't even look at microcaps. And what I mean by microcaps is between like 1 million to 20 million. These people may be only looking for 50 million to 100 million market cap, and they would never even know what BTFA was unless it was in that tier. So it's important to understand the amount of exposure that being in that higher echelon of a market cap is actually going to do for exposure. So, there's a lot of things within that migration that are designed to, again, give back to the community, secure the integrity of the platform, and just really take this to a whole new level in terms of, building a brand name here.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And also, thank you, Limitless, for even clearing up the air with the everything else that you said at the beginning. But also,
Of
like my
course.
man Limitless just explained, when it comes to this migration, yeah, working with Everrise, when it comes to BTFA, they always want to do things the most efficient way. And I feel like, again, working with Everrise, yeah, you can't get no better than that, right? I feel like we are definitely in safe hands, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Again, John Roddy, thank you for that $20 donation. Let me read up on some of the comments. Sorry, guys, I know there's a few people asking questions right now. We were going to save some of the questions till the end, but just because I feel like some people may not be able to stay throughout the whole Q&A, we're going to take like a few just questions real quick. Dre Zape said, remember to hit the like button, BTFA fam, to show some love our BTFA way. Yo, much love, Dre. Kurt Embers with the flames. Coinlist says sway for president and Limitless for vice president. Hey, I'll vote for him. You got my vote.
Thanks,
Rose
guys.
P with the Rose P with the emojis. I see Rose. Eddie T showing some love. New Moon said Jay Foster as finance minister. Hey, honestly, I think y'all joking, man. I'm literally like, hey, I'm actually seeing something right here. I'm seeing something right here, man.
Just
It's
to
like the A
touch
team.
on what he was,
Uh-huh.
what Limitless was saying, Sway and them never hid where the money's going, right? Like they lay it out for us. We can follow it on the blockchain. They've been nothing but transparent, even with the NFT collection. So I'm not worried.
Yeah, for sure. Again, Sway for president, Limitless for vice president, Jay Foster as finance minister. Y'all, I'm serious, y'all.
Oh wow.
I'm serious. Quentin said slap the like button. Jay Foster said hump. BTFA, let's get the likes up. Much love, Eddie. Malik in the building. Ola, what's going on? Howder. Devontae in there. What's going on, Devontae? LG says, yo, fam. He said, what happens with my 500 million BTFA on Bitmart once the merger happens? What will they even be worth? You want to take that Limitless or?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, who knows what they'll be worth at that time? Because, we're not financial advisors. We don't know what the market cap's going to be at that time. They could be worth less. They could be worth more. They could be worth the same. But as far as all of the centralized exchanges, Sway has said that they're going to, basically just work that out with them in terms of the migration. So the migration is going to be global across the board because, it can't really be tradable anymore once it's, once it migrates. Right. I mean, well, when it goes to V2, that V1 becomes, kind of once they're going to give a pretty decent migration period of I think, 3 weeks to a month, something like that, just to give people time to do it, because you don't want to just give somebody a day and then they come back later and what happened to my tokens, we merged to V2. So we give people ample time, push it as much as we can to ensure that everybody is migrating, and work with all the centralized exchanges as well to ensure that they're properly migrated. However, Sway's going to work that out. I honestly don't have all the details because he works directly with them, but he's got a plan, guys. He's going to make sure that everybody gets taken care of. I mean, that's what Sway does. He's here for the community. He's here to make thousandaires, millionaires. He has done extremely well in projects and has been a legend in the crypto space, for quite some time. So, Sway is here to give back to the community, and he has never stopped delivering, and he's just a legend in DeFi. You don't meet too many people, too many developers and marketing team members that are this kind of in tune with what's going on, the network effect, how to pull everything together. Sway and the team have created something truly special here. It's really, really awesome and inspiring to the entire crypto space, really, to set that gold standard, to have something that other projects look up to, and act with integrity, transparency, and utility no matter what you do, to give back to the community and build that strength of the community. Because let's face it, community is everything. Community makes or breaks a project, and BTFA has a very strong community, and that's not going to stop. We're just going to continue to foster that community, and it's going to continue to grow and grow as we move forward, and again go into the migration, go into higher market caps. It's going to bring a lot of great community in, and we're really excited to meet every single one of them.
Yeah, and it's certainly, and also Sway pretty much announced that once all the migration stuff is going on, we will have Everrise in the chats, pretty much just guiding everybody through the whole migration. So literally any question, any concerns that people may have, they will all get answered. They will all pretty much just all be figured out once it's it's the time to do so. But also,
from what I heard from the Volt community when it happened with Volt, is that the guy was in the Discord actually guiding people, so it should be pretty smooth.
Yeah, and then also with the whole the $500,000 was it $500,000 liquidity pool injection for V2. I remember one thing that Sway said in the VC, and this is what I just wrote down word for word. He said that, and of course, even though this was quoted by him, don't quote it now, because I know once it comes to BTFA, everything's moving. Nothing's staying the same. Something's just always moving. That's the whole part of developing, because they're just always working and stuff. But I do remember in the August 1st updates, when Sway said that, he said, while the Everrise migration is going on, the team will be putting over $250,000 to $500,000 on both BTFA and Binance liquidity. Then he said this is a guesstimate of 50 to 75 million market cap for both projects. Then he said they'll dilute Binance a bit, but that's still an initial 10x to 15x for everyone. Did you hear that part when Sway mentioned that, Limitless, or?
Yeah, I think that was the initial, when he first announced everything. And then at
Mm-hmm.
that point, that was actually before they decided to merge, because you see it says like 2 tokens.
Oh.
Then
Oh,
they
okay,
had
I see what you
decided to
mean.
merge, and that's where the 500K came from. I think 250 and 250 or something along that lines is where those totals came from.
And
So I
even
know,
now, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, real quick. I know a question that a lot of people have is what's the number that's going to be put. I know BTFA is going to be a 1-to-1, correct? And then Bandex is going to be a what when it comes to the new token?
You know, that hasn't been announced yet, because I think Sway and the team are really deciding what's going to be best for the project in terms of the market caps, in terms of, you know, just making sure that everything's fair for everybody. And so when the time comes, I think Sway will announce that, but nothing has officially been put out there yet. But they are working on those figures, guys, and they are going to get them out. You know, there's just, they want to ensure that they're doing it right when they announce it, and they don't want to disappoint people by changing values later and things of that nature. So they're taking their time to ensure that it's done properly, and then they'll kind of announce everything. At least that's kind of the way that I've been informed about it.
Yes, certainly. I noticed, like, when it comes to either just certain days of like the as far as like, you know, the migration or just other things in general, the team likes to play it smart and not announce some things too early, because for one, they don't want people to like manipulate the situation as far as like the merge and this, that, and the third. So I noticed when it comes to certain things like that, they'll just wait till the time is, you know. I think even at the beginning when it was like the whole it was the whole thing as far as like the airdrop for Bandex. They didn't even announce that time because they didn't want people to like manipulate that and try to like, you know, buy 100 million BTFA to get the free airdrop of Bandex like an hour before, you know, the whole airdrop and everything. So they do it strategically, and that's why I love BTFA, because they, like I said, they do everything strategically and they try to do it like the most efficient way possible. But also with Moontech and even with Art Version, which is like two super big just companies that's currently partnering with BTFA and like the upcoming websites, because this is one of the topics that we're going to be diving into next. Yeah, so these upcoming websites with Moontech and Art Version, what's up with that?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're basically partnering up with, you know, one of the top firms in terms of, you know, in terms of creating brand vision and really conveying that through websites and through marketing. Moon is one of the top website developers. Art Version is also very well esteemed in terms of who they've worked with. I mean, they've developed brands for Volvo, for Toyota, for National Realtors Association, Cartier, Hilton. There's a bunch more too. I mean, the list goes on, but these guys are the ones who are developing the brand and the vision of these top businesses that are very successful within the world. And so he didn't waste any time. He went straight to the best and, you know, utilized the proceeds of the initial NFT collection to ensure that everything was set up and programmed for success. So all of these things, Moontech, Art Version, they've all been funded. They're all happening right now. And Sway has been in meetings with Art Version and on calls and other things with Moontech to ensure that we're getting the A list when it comes to the, you know, production value, if you will, our upcoming websites with studios, with BFA, you know, with the NFT collection as well. There's a lot going on to set this up in a very, very professional way, because we're trying to take to that professional level. This is designed to be a bullshit, not financial advice. That's where this is headed. And, you know, we are ensuring that we're taking all the right steps, because, you know, it's a lot of work, guys. It's a ton of work to build all these networks and to put in all of this to make something successful. To actually do it right in DeFi, it's a lot of work. To do it wrong in DeFi, you can do that with a few clicks of a button, you know, and that's the sad thing about DeFi and what it is. But at the end of the day, we don't work this hard and this long just to fail. We are sending this. This is our last ride. This is our legacy. This is the one that we are all as a community going to send because we truly deserve it. We are well on our way to getting that massive exposure through this website, through the multiple websites, through art version, building the brand. We've got the manifesto coming out. We've got the new white papers coming out that are being worked on by Bitmart's legal team as well, to again get tier ones to be interested in us, to feel like, you know, we are establishing legitimacy across the blockchain with every move that's being made and executed by the team. And, you know, there's never anything where there's a flawless execution. There's always room for growth along the way. But Sway and the team are always there to admit that maybe something didn't work out the right way, but here's how we're going to try it a different way, and we're going to fix that. You can turn any function into a utility, essentially, just by tweaking it, looking at it a little bit differently, turning it into a positive light. That's really all it takes. And, you know, again, it is a lot of work, but it's worth it because we truly want this to be the best that it can be. Crypto Family wants that. Love Thy Ink wants that. Cryptophonics, Crypto Empress, all the legendary shillers. And shout out to Dre. I saw his comment earlier. This guy, he's got almost 50,000 BTFA tweets out there. He's catching up to me and probably going to surpass me because he's literally going around the clock, guys, because he just loves BTFA and is super passionate about it. So, you know, hats off to him and to Jay Foster, to Aaron, to Rose, to Hugh. There's so many people out there pushing, guys, and they believe in this. We are taking everything to the next level.
No doubt, no doubt.
You know, and that's why, real quick, that's why this month was so important to take that step back and just build in the background. So once they do execute, it won't be flawless, but pretty damn close.
Yeah, no, certainly.
Exactly.
And even when it comes to like Boom Tech, again, like art version, I love how when it comes to BTFA, they don't choose just some like, you know, hole in the wall like company to like work on the websites or do certain partnerships with. They go to the gold standard. They go to like the top tier of like businesses and companies and stuff. Like, for example, Moontech, designing and developing some of the most beautiful websites on the internet. Art version being a top rated creative agency like in the world. It's like, again, with BTFA, they do not mess around. And that's why even from the jump, and I even said this in like one of my previous BTFA videos, I was so shocked at how when I first discovered BTFA, they already had the CertiK audit completed. They already had utility. They already had like several third-party verifications done. Like, you don't see that in a lot of other projects, you know? And it's not to, you know, bash any other project. It's just, that's, when you have a project like this, you have to put a lot of money into it. And that's why I've always said BTFA has not only the network, but they have the net worth. They started off having the net worth and then also having the network building BTFA because they already had so much other stuff. Just getting the Twitter verification badge like early, like super early. Like I said, several verifications, Telegram verified. Like, they know what they're doing. Like, honestly, they know what they're doing, and I'm all for it. I love it. I love every single minute of it. It's like every day, every week, we just get something else thrown towards us. And like I said before, this project only been out for 4 months, yet they delivered over 2 years, maybe even 3 years plus worth of development into this project because they really believe in it that much. And that's why I feel like the community, like my man Limitless Ape, Love Thy Ink, myself included, that's why the community have so much just love for the team because we see it. Like, it's proof in the pudding. It's like when you see all this in front of you, it's kind of like, all right, they're not blowing smoke up there. Like, they're not lying to me. I'm seeing everything unfold, and like I said, they're making moves, right? And then also, right, Volt's NFT Treasury Vault acquisition, and then the joint Twitter Space event that BTFA recently had. And also, when it comes to like BTFA doing like certain partnerships or collaborations with other projects and stuff, off rip, I feel like that's already cool. Of course, I do feel like you have to be careful when you like doing certain like collaborations with projects and stuff, because of course, especially with BTFA, they want to be that project that's you know, positive, no toxicity in the community, and at the same time they're choosing and picking the right projects that are also on that same line of just staying true to the community and everything. And I feel like Volt is that type of community, that type of project. I've always said that Volt has just one of the most just unbelievable like communities when it comes to like shilling and just the engagement. And then also even like BTFA, shouts my man Limitless Ape and everyone else in BTFA trying to push up there as well and show that we can also get on that level of just, you know, upping the engagement, and showing that like we can really just shill and just spread you know, the spotlight for BTFA. So to see that we're having a collaboration with Volt, I'm definitely loving it. What do you think about that
Yeah.
collaboration with Volt?
It's awesome, man. I mean, super,
Yeah.
super cool. And, you know, that was something that was, you know, in the works for a while when it comes to networking and just really, you know, getting to know that community and, you know, ensuring that it's something that, like you said, that's legitimate within the crypto space, you know, because you can't take any chances when it comes to working with other projects. But what brought us to Volt was the super strong community. I mean, super strong community that had our backs, guys. I mean, there was a voting for a contest for their treasury, and they just loved our community so much that they came in there and they said, "Hey, guys, a lot of the guys in Volt really support you guys, and you know the community is, you know, they're interested in having the Volt have the NFTs for BTFA," and so they really pushed and they had our backs. And we did the same for them. They had a Gate.io listing, which they just won. Huge shout out to Volt. They won the poll against some really heavy hitters in the space, and they were going at it for days and days to win this. So huge shout out to them for that. And we're glad that we were able to, you know, really help them out. And they bought 25 of our NFTs prior to the Gate.io poll listing. And, you know, they love it. I mean, they're super amped about it, super excited about the rewards pool, super stoked about the 180% APY, love what we're doing. And we're just two strong communities that really unite. We did a joint Twitter space together on Volt's Twitter, and it was awesome. We had all the legends out there. We had Adam and Austin and Zach and Jake and Mike the Investor, T-Hobbs, everybody, Alpha Mel, all of the legends, Crypto Empress, everybody that you could think of that are the kind of the most vibrant, exciting content creators in the space. We're all in the same room in a joint Twitter space talking for quite some time to 250 people and keeping them engaged for a long time, to the point where at the end we didn't even really want to stop. It was a really cool moment in DeFi, and that's what we want to continue to foster. And that's what Volt shares, that same vision of fostering community outside of a single project and banding together with other positive projects that are acting with integrity, transparency, and utility. And that's how we came into play with each other, is just that through the hard work and the organic community that we're fostering, we kind of found each other. And I'm very thankful that we did. And I think that this is just the beginning in terms of opportunity. Volt has said they'll have our back in anything that we need. And, you know, we're just super thrilled to have such a great friend in the space.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. I mean, two great communities coming together and just, you know, just keeping it real, man. Real, recognize real. And also real quick too, my man Pablo Crow, for those who don't know, he ended up posting this Twitter post right here. It says hashtag Vote Army. In your honest opinion, he said, what project helped us the most on the Gate.io poll? Then he said they will get a free AMA as promised. And then of course he put BTFA in here. So as of right now, as you can see on the poll, BTFA is actually in the lead right now. We're at 45.8%, right? And then Sheeb is second, right, at 42.3%. So if you haven't already, make sure to go to this post and vote for BTFA. You got to show some love, y'all. Got to support. That's what it's all about, baby. Shilling.
Yeah, because let's keep pushing that, because an hour ago, Shib was ahead of us. So we got to keep pushing.
Right. Exactly. Got to keep pushing, y'all. It's still 18 hours to go.
And back to the Volt, this is something I told you in a DM like 2-3 months ago. I was like, man, if BTFA and Volt can collab, two strong communities, and now to see it come to fruition, it's love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's amazing for sure. And again,
Absolutely.
it's still 18 hours left, right? Still 18 hours left. we're in the lead right now, but we got to keep pushing, y'all. Stay strong. And that's another topic that we're going to be diving into as far as the shilling. But before we do that, let me come back to the comments real quick. I see some new people joining us. Crypto Empress in the building. She said hashtag ever migrates the smoothest and safest way to upgrade a smart contract. Period. Yo, shout out to Crypto Empress. Y'all love it. All the gifts. What is it? Gifts that she be posting, man. Hilarious. I swear, like Crypto Empress, just overall personality, just super positive. Love her energy in the space. I definitely love just seeing anybody who has that type of positivity, especially like when it comes to crypto, because I don't want to dive too much into it. But last year it was pretty toxic. But it's it's a lot better seeing that we can have a positive community and just focus on the goal. I mean that's what it's all about, right? Focusing on the main goal. My man Quaylen Thomas said, "Well said, Empress." Jerem's Crypto said, "We about to rock the crypto space." Facts. Jarrell Thomas, he said, "Just up my bag today." My man just stacked up on some bananas. Jay Foster said, Sway said a month. I think he was talking about the
time that you'd have to merge over.
Yeah, I think, yeah. The New Moon Crawler, this is a good question. He says, "How do we accept BTFA as payment option on an online shop?" Now, I know when it comes to like being able to use your BTFA to purchase like gift cards or something, you can go through Now Payments or Shopman.io. But this almost seemed like a question as if he has a business and he wants to accept BTFA as a form of payment for his online shop, how would he go about that? I would assume you go through the third-party companies like Now Payments or Shopman.io. But do either of you know?
I would definitely ask Empress because I know she's able to. But I'm not sure how she did it.
So Crypto Empress she's already accepting BTFA as a payment?
I don't know BTFA, but I know she accepts crypto.
Okay. Interesting. My man Crypto Shop in the building. He said, "Just got done with meetings. Let's go BTFA fam." My man Crypto Shop out there making moves right now, man. My man making moves right now, getting out of meetings. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, brother?
Hop back from that sickness real quick. Back to work.
Hey, back to work, man. No rest for the wicked, man. Going in. Dano Crypto, my brother, he says bullish. The Crypto Shop, let's go. It says always. Dre's Ape, he said thanks, Limitless. Love my BTFA family. Dre's Ape again. And correct me if I'm wrong. You said he's close to, or both of y'all are close to 50,000 tweets.
Yep, I think he's going to catch up to me at about 50,000, and he's gaining on me quick. I was watching him earlier. I mean, this guy, he's putting in a lot of time for BTFA, not only doing, commenting on influencer posts throughout Twitter to get our name known, but also liking and retweeting the collective link that we have set up to push all of the index tweets from everybody across the entire Twitter platform. And we continually keep that up to date so that people can easily go in there, click the link, push out 100. Him, Jay Foster, Aaron, a lot of these guys are doing this around the clock, and they've turned it into a game because we're trying to really just push those numbers to new levels and challenging ourselves and having fun with it. And that's what shilling should be. And it's what a lot of people don't think that shilling can be, because they think of it as work and, somebody bossing them around, telling them to do something. But we've turned it into a different atmosphere with BTFA, and I think a lot of people are starting to notice.
I definitely got my bells turned on, and I see Dano just blow up my feed, and I'm like, I gotta step my game up.
and then there's a question right here by G Jamo. She says, "When is the incentive of referring people? We can have BTFA parties." Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like the incentive is like now. I feel like the incentive is when you see a project that's doing everything that a project is supposed to do. When the developers are transparent, they're doing everything that they promise, right? The community is actually like strong. You see the utility in the project. So like pretty much being able to see the things that the project has already delivered and still plans on delivering, and always just developing, like especially around the time like right now how the market is. You want to be in a project that's trying to push through the storm to where, when the storm clears, it's nothing but up, but that's just my opinion. How do y'all feel about that question?
Real quick, I think a lot of people forget that we have the referral link, which is also a benefit for you.
You're right. I'm about to show them right now. The referral link. How can I forget about that? Yes. To this day, this is still like, I feel like one of those small but amazing utilities that like a lot of people either just don't know or kind of just gloss over. Like, I've never been into a project that gives you a referral link, okay, when it comes to, just like help, like either telling like a loved one about it, family, friend, member, like I said, family, friend, neighbor, coworker. Because I already know, like, when it comes to crypto, that's how a lot of times people refer people. They just kind of tell them about the project, but then it's still the person is like, well, okay, like, where do I go exactly? BTFA, and this is something that they've had since day one, giving you your own referral link. So what you pretty much would do is you come here, you connect the wallet where you just, whatever wallet that you want to, have your referral link, and then they'll give you that referral link to where you can send it to whoever you want to. Once that person uses it and they buy, some BTFA, you get, I believe, I think it's like 0.1%. I think you get like 0.1% of every transaction that person gets when they're buying BTFA for life. So just imagine, like you're actually, earning now. You're earning passive income for telling people about it. Because I already know there's people who have loved ones who you try to put them on to crypto, and then some of them, they either just they don't really care too much about it, or they're not that into it, or they don't really know where to go. It's kind of like, I don't know about it. Now it's kind of like, at least when you are given your time and effort and energy to trying to like tell somebody about it, now you're actually getting rewarded for telling somebody about it with the referral link. That's amazing. I love that. I love it. And then also the community token
Absolutely, man.
airdrop
It's pretty awesome.
for, and also, since we were talking about the shilling too, do you guys want to dive into like the shilling part? Because I mean, we just got off the shilling, and that was like one of the main topics I was kind of waiting on as well. Because I mean, you got Limitless Ape, who is like the most, like, he's like the king of shilling, and then you got my man Love Thy Ink. This man is just going ham. Like some of the best shillers with me right now live on the Q&A. So I'm definitely looking forward to this whole just what is it, like, reaching like the BAYC and Sheeb's weekly shill strength. Again, Limitless Ape and Dre having like over 50,000 tweets and stuff. Like, that is on a whole nother level when it comes to like spreading the spotlight for like BTFA.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And I think that it's important to understand that with BTFA and shilling, this has been something that's really been being worked on since BTFA's inception when it launched. Many months of, shilling, but a very small group of people doing it and growing that from the very beginning. And shout out to all the OG shillers that were there from the beginning, pushing that content out. And it wasn't until the night of July 3rd where we had like a serious conversation. We were doing like 20,000 tweets a week. And, I knew as a community, as strong as we were, that we could do a lot better. So, we had a conversation that night and we told people, hey, listen, guys, like, if we're serious about this, our investments, and we want to push this content, then we can create a system to do that that will make it easy for people where they'll have no excuse not to do it, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll actually want to do it because it's fun and exciting and it brings people closer together in the community. And that night on July 3rd, after we had that conversation, people started shilling like crazy. We shot up from 20,000 all the way to 70,000 within a week. And we were rivaling like some other huge projects like Volt and, Saitama and things of that nature, Shibnobi. I don't even remember, like, back then we were looking at so many of them just to compare where they were to push our shill strength beyond a lot of these other projects. And we watched it grow. We went all the way up to like, man, I don't even remember what it was, but it was pretty high. We got up to like 85, I think, and then we crashed back down to like 40K. Something happened and people stopped shilling again. And then we revived it again, and then it shot up to like over 100K. And now we've been consistently above 125K and have pushed up as high as 140K per week. And that's like, 20,000 a day, guys. So, I mean, there's some insane amounts of shilling going on. We were actually top trending in India last week on Twitter, which was super exciting. It wasn't for very long, but it did happen. And that just goes to show you that we are on the edge of something special where we have more people come in and start really pushing that content out and taking this seriously and doing their 5 to 10 minutes every hour or so until they hit their tweet limit, and then going back and continuing to do that as we index those tweets that everybody's posting, then we can exceed new heights. And 2 weeks ago, we surpassed hashtag Shiba. And Shiba has other hashtags as well, Shiba Inu, hashtag Shib, that are a lot higher. But it was really exciting to see that we got right up to that level of Shiba strength, and also of getting up there with Volt, getting past BAYC, getting past a lot of these huge names in the crypto space. Hashtag Kiba, we surpassed that. Like, again, not to compete with the projects or to look down on them, because they're great projects with strong communities, but to hold ourselves accountable to be that strong community that these others have fostered. And I believe that we've done that. We've actually gone past Shiba 2 weeks in a row, and we plan to continue to foster that and make it stronger as we go. So super shout out to everybody, because you guys are working hard on this. You are the ones who have done all this. You have brought all of this together, this insane network that Sway and the team and what we're fostering behind the scenes with everything in terms of exposure. It's all because of the community. It's because of the team. It's because of everybody's determination and efforts combined to really take this to the next level, because everybody else is serious about BTFA. They are putting in all the efforts now so that they can take care of their family and they can take care of everything in their future with financial freedom, just based on really trying and really taking it, challenging yourself and taking that self-awareness to a new level of, hey, I need to shill, I need to get what I have. Because I've done some, examples of, like, you don't invest a bunch of money into a business and then sit there and hope that your business grows without marketing, without putting in any effort to it, without telling people about it. So why would you think any differently about BTFA or any project that you're in, that you can just invest and sit on the sidelines? If you do that, it's probably going to be a little more difficult for people to find out about BTFA. So again, don't get confused. Don't think that your voice doesn't matter, even if you don't have a lot of followers or anything like that. Every click counts, and that's how we're getting up there and doing top trending and rivaling some of those epic communities that are out there, guys. So, huge shout out. Keep up the great work. We're at 127,000 right now. I think we can get it back to 150 and push it up to 200, guys. I mean, I know we can do it. Just like I knew that we could surpass Shiba that night on July 3rd when we talked about it. We said those exact words. We can do this. We can rival these projects, and we did it, guys. So shout out to one of the strongest communities I know out there.
And shout out to you, Limitless. My man Limitless Ape really is limitless. Like, when it comes to shilling and just helping out the BTFA in general, my man he goes above and beyond as one of the great BTFA community members, like, literally. And two, even going back to, like, the just the shilling and stuff. I know sometimes people, when it comes to, like, shilling and making posts and something like that, sometimes people might not want to write a little something, so they like they might not want to post or something like that, or it might just be people in general who just may not be in the mood. But keep in mind, you can literally go on Twitter, right, type in hashtag BTFA, and you can just like and retweet everybody else post. Like, it's that simple. Like, I'm doing it right now, right? I typed in hashtag BTFA. You come here, right? Like, retweet, just light your whole Twitter timeline up, all right? It's like, literally.
And it's kind of like my man
easy.
Foster said, man. You use the toilet every day when you're in there. just hit it up. Work for your bag. We definitely need more people doing it. Like Limitless touched on, there was just a handful of us doing it. Now it's more, and even Dre's Ape, I know he'll throw in some, like, inspirational quotes to kind of hit it in a different way. So whatever you can do, give it a try.
Exactly. And also, Morgan Barge Jr. just actually said, or I'm not sure if it's here, but he said, Where can I buy BTFA merch like hoodies, t-shirts, etc.? We got you. All right, now as of right now, and I
Funny
had
you
to put
should
this out there
ask.
first. Funny you should ask. And I have
I
to
was
throw this out there
waiting.
right now.
My alt
Like,
account.
right, and shout out to my man lovethink.com, right? He has his like let me let this like be known. This is his spin-off of the BTFA merch. Now this isn't the official BTFA merch, and I'm letting you guys know that right now because even though like he got the green light and pretty much the blessing to make his own spin-off of BTFA merch, if anybody is interested, I'll even post a link of this in the comments. It's lovethink.com, and I actually see that you got some like new merch that I haven't even seen yet, bro. Like, let me
Yeah,
scroll through some of these things right here.
so I got a lot of feedback from the people that did buy. So I'm working on some new designs, right? Better quality shirts, different quality. We have a gym wear that you're going to be able to buy, more joggers, hoodies, workout shorts, and tank tops. But that'll come in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to send it out to definitely you, Limitless. If you want some, I got you.
Hey,
Oh heck yeah, I
pre-
want some, dude.
appreciate it,
Thank you,
brother.
man. Your stuff is the best, bro.
Honestly,
Top
let me go ahead
quality,
and
bro.
I got you real quick.
You know, I had to
I actually
take that
have
month with BTFA to kind of
this
step
was my
back and
first BTFA hoodie I bought right here. All right,
build
this is the
on it.
first one I bought. I love this
Nice.
BTFA hoodie. I would be wearing it right now if it wasn't like extremely hot in my house right now. But as far as this like new hoodie, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this new hoodie right here. This one looks clean with the ape like on the left side of it. That's looking clean. And he got the banana task force in the back. That's what's up, man. Shouts to my man, Love Thy Ink. And keep in mind too, um, some of the purchase, like some of the like purchases that go towards the merch, it does go back to the community. Like we've already given, I believe like around $200 in Ethereum to a few people who won, like the merch giveaways. Now they actually won like some like merch like the actual merch, but the people who won at the time, they were like located in like some super far different countries, and they was pretty much saying like it might have cost a little bit more to kind of just like send the merch out there. So instead, me and Love Light Inc. just sent them some Ethereum instead. But yeah, like I said before, like when you guys do purchase this, not only like you are just just helping out my man Inc. right, because this is like his idea, but he is giving back to the community with giveaways from like the merch sales and stuff. So it's pretty
Yeah,
much a win-win for
giving
both
away
sides. I love it.
some NFTs, also to Bandex tokens, trying to help the community grow. Gave some out to Alpha Male to try to help his channel grow. So it all
It's
goes back.
awesome.
Well, not all, but the majority of it goes back into the community. Because that's why I started it, is pretty much just to get the name out there. You know, people get to wear what they buy. So you're not owning just a token, but you get to show it off in a different way. So
Definitely. We go to a few more comments. Again, my apologies if I skipped a few comments. If I missed you guys' comments, don't feel bad. Just like do me a favor and retype it in, and then because we're pretty much like almost done with the topics, and then we're going to just focus mainly on the questions and stuff.
just to touch on the collaborations, one that's not being spoke of too much is one that I'm most excited for is Clear Cryptos.
Oh, you're right about. I completely forgot about that one. Yeah, they just posted something about that. So let me see if I can find it. Now, man, Limitless. Do you got some little something on that, man? The Clear Crypto BTFA partnership or collab? That's what
You
I'm
know,
looking
I
forward to.
honestly know just probably about as much about it as you guys. I mean, it is fairly new. I know that
Yeah.
they did buy some for their treasury for their project. I think they
Mm,
had like it was like a $10,000 buy we had several days ago that was from them for their treasury. So super cool of them to do that, and we're really excited to have another project that I've heard nothing but great things about. I don't know too much about that project because I don't think it's launched yet, from what I
mm,
understand. But I know that a lot of the influencers and content creators have that same network and are utilizing this same project. So like, I'm super excited to see where it leads and to find out more about it as that news rolls out. But definitely these strong community partnerships are what we're looking for and trying to foster within
certainly.
DeFi because you got to make it collaborative instead of competitive, and that's the biggest flaw in the crypto space, is that all these projects, they just take shots at each other in a lot of ways, and they try to compete with one another. We have to celebrate the successes of those who act with integrity, transparency, and utility, and that's exactly what we're trying to do.
That's what I'm most excited for with Clear Cryptos, because that's what they want to be, is clarity in the crypto space, taking care of the community, crypto as a whole. So just to be even tethered to them will be a positive thing for us.
Yeah, no, and two is like, that's good business, but that's also just nature. Like the strong usually tends to go with the strong. Like when it comes to, you know, BTFA working out something with Clear Cryptos and then working out something with Volts, two other strong projects. That's, you know, yeah, two other strong projects that's working with BTFA. That's also a strong project. That's what it's all about. My man Jay Foster's That's Crazy. Yeah, he's talking about the referral link, by the way. He said, that's what I get for not thoroughly looking through the website. Never knew that. Yeah. And then DMAC Live said, referral links are underutilized, but definitely a game changer for sure. And then also Jose Crypto Wizard said, do I have to migrate Binance and BTFA on my Bitmart? Now just how like we spoken it earlier in the stream, Jose, once like the whole migration and stuff is you know, like getting ready to like do that, there will be Everrise team members in the BTFA chat, like guiding us like through and through the whole entire transition. And then also the developers of BTFA, just other like moderators, everybody will be in there pretty much like helping out and looking out for everybody who's trying to you know, get ready for the migration. So no worries there, brother. We'll definitely get you settled. All right. And then also the community token airdrop for existing NFT holders. So the sister token, right, which is called banana chips, right? The banana chips token, that's going to be the airdrop for anyone who's holding the NFTs now, like the first collection, the NFTs that are out right now, which is also something that I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to. I'm looking forward to. What can you tell us about that, Limitless?
Yeah, so I mean, the community token that's going to be launched, banana chips. It's again a way to give back to the community. So each NFT holder is going to get 2,500 banana chips with a total supply of 100 million, as far as I understand. So it's going to be a pretty low supply, and you have that opportunity to yet again accumulate those NFTs and to receive this airdrop, which will have liquidity, it will be tradable, it will be something that has value, essentially. And so Sway mentioned that there was going to be some sort of live snapshot option where basically there hasn't been a snapshot taken, essentially, and they're going to allow people to continue to buy, sell the NFTs. And when that time comes for that live snapshot or whatever, we will have more info. But literally, it's not too late. There hasn't been a snapshot deadline. You still have the ability to go on and get these NFTs for like 0.04 ETH, 0.03, maybe a little higher depending on the rarity. Get 2,500 tokens for this new token for each one that you buy, plus each NFT that you buy is that rewards multiplier for the rewards pool for OpenSea, like we talked about. So, I mean, you're getting value for dollar for value, like you're getting a lot there for a very little. Some of these NFTs are going for $45, guys, which is insane. Like that people are letting them go for so cheap with the utility that they hold and the benefits that you can get from them. It's kind of crazy, but you know, this is how people, the community can raise the floor by scooping those up, taking advantage of all the amazing perks and benefits that they come with, that the team has given to you, and you know, just really ultimately be rewarded in a lot of creative ways. So
yeah, just to add to that, it's not gonna be like Bandex when we got the rewards. You won't have to go in daily to claim them. It'll just be one single airdrop, correct?
Yeah, from what I understand, it's not going to be the same where you got to do like 20 different claims with Bandex on 20 different days to get your tokens when they did the airdrop. It'll just be something a lot simpler and more effective in terms of gas and efficiency.
Okay, interesting. When Roseby said, shout out to you, Limitless, for being such a passionate leader of the BTFA community. Definitely facts,
Mhm.
facts right there. My man,
Thanks,
Limitless
Rose.
he's a whole nother breed for sure.
Yeah,
My
shout
man,
out to
Mile High
Rose. I
said
mean, another
legend.
shilling legend. You know, these people are the reason that we do this. All of you, all the community, it's the reason that all of us are here today. All work so hard. Every community member is really just doing, you know, a lot for this entire project. And, you know, we are all equally important, guys. Nobody's more important. I'm not more important than anybody else on this team. We all put in the efforts together to send this wherever we want it to go. We control the velocity of our growth, meaning if we decide to sit here and do nothing, then that market cap's probably not going to rise organically as quickly as we might like. But if we take the initiative and we put that effort in and we band together and we say, we're going to do this, we're going to manifest it, we're going to bring this to fruition in terms of our collective efforts, that is where the heart of DeFi is. And we're only on the edge, the very brink of a breakthrough. I mean, we are close, we've done it, but this is just the beginning. I mean, there is so much more in store and so much further that we can take this in terms of potential for the community, that it's just truly inspiring to do what we do on with such a small holder count compared to these projects that have 1.2 million holders, and we're catching up to them. You know, like, that's inspiring stuff, guys. Again, not to be, you know, against another project or trying to say we're better, but just in a sense of like, hey guys, we appreciate what you do and we want to get to those levels too, because that's how you get successful with a crypto project. You get that massive
Yeah,
exposure through the community, organic community response.
Yeah, and it's not to
certainly.
take a hit at them, but we definitely want to be in the same room as them. So it's very important that we do our.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if I'm like seeing double or what, but my man Big Fiji just came in with, I don't know if I'm tripping. Do you guys see two $50 donations?
S2 Fiji's out of control, man.
Two Fijis? Oh man, Big Fiji, man, two $50 donations. Big Fiji stayed donating to like to the live streams and stuff, man. Always been supportive. Oh my goodness. He said BTFA is programmed for success. Let's go. Programmed for success. I love that. I've always been saying like built for success or has the ingredients or the formula. My man said it's programmed for success. All right.
Man,
That's how you know that means it's locked in. It's
they're
locked
they're
in, baby.
they're building the blocks of the foundation so that we can build on top of that, and that's what I appreciate
Definitely.
about this project.
Definitely. Huge donation. Yo, much love, Big Fiji. $100 donation, man. Huge. It's incredible. Well, man, Daniel
Nice.
Crypto said, so dope, Inc. Excited for the workout gear and the tanks because it's hot over here. Oh, it definitely. I'm definitely looking forward to the, like that summer gear and stuff. Even the winter gear as well. Well, I guess the winter gears got the hoodies and stuff. I got to get another hoodie
No, we got the
on top of
trapper
that.
hat. I'm working on it.
Oh, you working? Yo, he just said you're working on the trapper hats. Trapper hats coming soon. Jose Crypto said, "How is the migration? How is the migration going to work if we have Binance and BTFA on exchanges?" From my take, I would think that we would have to put it like in our personal wallet and then get ready to bring it over to Everrise and then from there handle it. But as of right now, I would just keep real tokens where they are now and just wait for the team to announce the 100% correct directions. And then once they do that, you'll know exactly what to do. And like I said before, the Everrise team, there will be Everrise team members in the BTFA chat to guide everybody through the migration. So you are in good hands, Jose. No worries, fam. D Mac
Yeah,
said, well
and you
said.
know, they deal with those exchanges all the time during migrations, guys. So it's nothing to be concerned about. Everrise
Oh,
is
okay.
professional. They have the experience and know what to do in terms of that kind of stuff. Like, they will help and they will be an asset to not only the community but to the team as well, to ensure that everything's done effectively and efficiently and smooth. I mean, I've never heard anything about Everrise other than it being an extremely smooth transition for everybody involved. So just rest assured that Everrise has our back, they have your back, and they're acting on the best interests of the integrity of the project.
Facts. And also, real quick, y'all, I gotta let y'all know because I didn't. Well, I made an announcement of it, but it was like before we went live. But I will be giving away a BTFA NFT. All right. So we're gonna
Nice.
be doing that at the end of the stream, like after the like Q&As and stuff, when we start taking some more questions. So if you guys want a chance of winning an exclusive BTFA NFT, right? It's a naked ape as well. All right, got some tears in his eyes, all right, because he's looking for an owner. Okay, if you guys want to be the awesome collector, all right, of this BTFA NFT, stay tuned. All right, and then also just to have a nice segue into this next topic, the community contest and the upcoming NFT collection with Fabrice Sapolsky, which I am like dying to get some more information of. I seen the official BTFA Twitter post somewhat of like a little sneak peek of the collaboration of NFTs, right? The little angel, yeah, like the little halo right here for the NFTs. But yeah, what do y'all think about this? I'm super
Amazing.
hyped for it. Super hyped. The Genesis collection, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Even the
It's
name
going to be
sounds
amazing,
fire.
dude. And yeah, I mean, Fabrice is a legend. I mean, he co-created Spider-Man Noir, you know, and he's coming on as kind of artistic creator and gives us artistic direction in terms of Blip Studios and the upcoming NFT collection. And he's drawing a lot of the assets for this NFT collection. It's going to be truly amazing to have a fully doxed Marvel artist right there. I mean, in NFTs and in DeFi, it's huge to have a doxed NFT artist. And of course, with our V1, we couldn't have a doxed artist because they wanted to just remain anonymous, because that's DeFi and that's what people do a lot of times, and that's cool. But this is an opportunity to not only have a doxed artist, but have a Marvel artist and have a huge connection in terms of network for, you know, talent within that space, within comics, within, you know, mainstream production, in terms of, you know, the sky's really the limit. Who knows where this network can really lead, to be honest. But it's amazing that we've got somebody that has a lot of experience and has that background of Marvel and Spider-Man. Like, it's going to be really epic, guys. It's insanely bullish, and it's just going to be fantastic. They're going to be tied in with the metaverse that's being developed for BTFA, and you know, they're going to have the 3D ability to be transformed into a 3D NFT, and a lot of really cool things. And I mean, the great thing about the NFT collection, as we talked about earlier, the initial NFT collection, it funded a lot of the things that we've been kind of handling, like the moon tech and art version and all of the things that have been being built in the background in terms of marketing, in terms of every kind of connection out there, and where this is headed. That was all funded on V1. And the new NFT collection will fund a lot of great things too. It will fund a lot of contests that they're going to do, like the minting party for V1. For those of you who were there, which a lot of you were, it was a blast. We had so much fun for those 2 weeks minting out of them, celebrating as that timer went up, pushing, shilling. And that was before we were really pushing out crazy shill content, guys. So imagine how much fun this is going to be next month when these NFTs come out. We're going to have a blast with it. People are going to be winning a bunch of money because they're going to do the giveaways and all kinds of excitement around it. And, you know, the reveal that they'll have, and all of those types of things, like everything about NFTs, it's going to be super fantastic, guys. So, like, we're really revved about it. And, you know, you should be too. It's a super bullish move. We're going to also be doing a lot of Twitter spaces and events with other NFT collections that are pretty established within the crypto space. And we're going to be doing those Twitter spaces with Fabrice. And he's going to be there as a doxed artist to answer questions from other huge NFT projects that are going to be super amped to hear about BTFA. And that will be massive exposure as well from relevant investors. You know, people who are dropping 100 ETH on an NFT and not thinking anything about it. I mean, these are the types of people that, again, we want to get that increased exposure to really get this in the eyes of the relevant investors. And with every move that's being made, that's the ultimate goal, is to bring this to, you know, a household name, as Sway mentioned in the past. This is designed to be where everybody can have access to BTFA, regardless of being in crypto or not. it is meant to go beyond the scope of just DeFi in the crypto space. It's meant to branch out into other parts of the world as payment forms, like we talked about with Shopping.io earlier, where you can spend your BTFA on that website and get Amazon gift cards, and you can get you can spend for anything on Amazon. You can do anything eBay. You can buy gift cards. There's a lot of different things where you can just spend your profits without having to dump the charts and reward yourself for your hard work. So again, there's all kinds of things in the works with the network that's being created, and Fabrice will be huge. He's really excited, new to NFTs, but not new to creative direction and artistic content. In terms of what he draws, it's going to be absolutely incredible. You guys have seen the work and the teasers. I mean, this is some wild stuff, next level that we're talking.
Definitely.
And it's gonna really get the attention of a lot of people in DeFi. Let's just put it that way.
Definitely. I just seen, I don't know if anybody's seen this, but I just seen that pudgy penguin sell for 400 Ethereum. So anything's possible, but especially when that anything also has some amazing utility behind it, like the BTFA NFTs. So I'm already expecting the BTFA NFTs to be like 1,000 Ethereum per NFT at some point, right? So also silly me, I actually forgot to like bring this up, right? We gotta talk about the whole rebrand of like BTFA, starting with the Twitter, right? The whole fact of them like looking at the Twitter like icon and everything, right? We see like this B instead, right? At first it was like the the original BTFA ape head and stuff. Now they got the B with like the growth of the plants and stuff on it, but also this background that was actually made by Fabrice Sapolsky, right? Looks super clean, right? Super professional. Like, and this is just a sample. Like this is just a sample of what he's bringing to the table, right? And he even posted this where he said, BTFA, I started to unveil some of the art I did for them, including this background. It's a huge platform for an indie artist like me. If you're into NFTs, you'll want to keep an eye on the fantastic things brewing over here. And he says, fire in the making, BTFA. My man Fabrice, man, with the plug. Look at that, man. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I love it. I love it. Like, for one, even this, and then seeing like the BTFA, and that's a rocket. Like, it took me a while to even notice that. That's like a rocket in the background with BTFA, and a bunch of like buildings and stuff. You see it's like somewhat close to a jungle. I love it. I love like where the team is going, as far as like the rebrand and everything. Yeah, it's BTFA has just so much potential. Like I said, so much just everything when it comes to not only the crypto space, but the NFT space. Again, that's why I was referred to it as the golden ticket. And now even what my man Big Fiji said, he said BTFA is programmed to succeed. It's programmed to succeed, all right? So it's locked in. And yeah, BTFA is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Jay Foster said, it happened to me in my first month of crypto. George Davis, he says, was the snapshot done for the new NFT collection? If not, how do you qualify?
Yeah, it has been done for the two per. If you hold an NFT, you get two of the new collection. That snapshot was taken. It's been a few weeks, 2-3 weeks. I don't know the exact date, but it was announced and taken quite some time ago. So unfortunately, if you're just coming in or just buying an NFT, that isn't something that you'll be eligible for at this point. But you'll still have opportunities to mint the new collection, and you'll still be able to utilize all of the benefits from the OG NFT collection in terms of the rewards pool and in terms of the airdrop as well.
Okay. And George Davis said, will there be a BTFA logo on the Clear Crypto race car? Just a thought. That would be cool, because for those who don't know, Clear Cryptos, they also they put their their logo on a NASCAR, and he's pretty much saying, well, BTFA have one. I don't know. You never know. When it comes to BTFA, there's always some amazing surprise. If they
don't have one, I'll go slap a sticker on.
You can slap some stickers on a NASCAR car today. So that penguin is ridiculous, man. Like I said, a pudgy penguin, and I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to down talk him or anything. I'm just saying that that's the amount of like value that people really see in these NFTs. So just imagine the value, like the amount of value we already see in the BTFA NFTs, knowing like the utility it has, being deflationary, all this other stuff. Like just imagine the price of what a BTFA NFT can be, later this year or next year. Like no one knows. But at the end of the day, we know the NFT is solid. It's solid at the end of the day. It provides a lot. So yeah, man, BTFA. I feel like that covers a lot of the key points and topics that we wanted to talk about. As far as like the questions, I know a few of y'all have some questions. If you guys want to put them in the comment section right now, well, not the comment section, but like the live chat, feel free to right now. We'll try to get those going. But yeah, BTFA since day one has just it's funny because I feel like till this day, like I still try to wrap it around my head how much stuff BTFA has done, and it's still just it's not natural. It's not natural. It's just they go above and beyond to just cater to the community, show how legit they are, prove how much of a solid project we're dealing with, and it's only been 4 months. It's only been
That
4 months.
All the giving back, that $5,000 competition just ended yesterday. You still have a chance to win a PS5.
Like over $100,000 given back to the community.
Sway will pop in the VC and give 5,000 here, 5,000 there. Personally, I haven't seen that done. So just the fact that they're doing it shows the integrity of the man himself. So.
Right, and I've always said like BTFA just need that perfect amount of spotlight, like any other project. Like I've seen so many projects that have no utility. I've seen projects that have no utility. The developers aren't transparent. Like literally, all the red flags I've seen in other projects, but they got just that right amount of spotlight and they still skyrocketed. Now, can you imagine if BTFA gets that perfect amount of spotlight? And of course, the team is doing everything they can right now as far as marketing and everything to get that spotlight. And we have been getting spotlight, but just a little bit more to where, we can start seeing ourselves like trending on Twitter and just a bigger engagement to where it, like Sheeb had that moment or Doge had that. Man, BTFA, $1 billion market cap is like an understatement. I can see BTFA going past a $10 billion market cap, if I'm being honest, right? Because I've seen projects with less reached 1 billion, 5 billion. So I can see BTFA going past a $10 billion market cap, and I can say that without any hesitation, literally. What's going on, Miss Lovin Life? Hello, everyone. Welcome. Dave said, did I hear that people staking in the Diamond Vault are getting one of the new NFTs, or is this still one of the OG apes? I believe it's one of the new NFTs that people get in the Diamond Vaults.
Right.
That's what I heard from the last VC. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah,
that's correct. It was originally going to be the OGs, but then since they did the second collection, they decided that they would really take care of those OGs that, early adopters that have been in that Diamond Vault, staking for a 6-month period, getting 180% APY, but they're getting something really cool out of doing that.
Okay. All right. Just to let you all know, I'm about to get this giveaway, right? Again, for those who may be coming in right now or just maybe stepped away for a second, I will be giving away a BTFA NFT in a short moment right now. So all you have to do is just stay in the chat. I'm going to give you guys a keyword, and then some lucky winner will receive a fresh, clean BTFA Naked Ape, which Naked Apes are like super popular right now. Let me see.
And also, crypto family, I think Love Thy kind of touched on this earlier, but we do have those community contests we forgot to touch on kind of in depth.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
PS5 giveaways, and if you do zero point 0.1 ETH buys of BTFA, then you can get entered into a contest for a PS5 giveaway. There's 5 of them that they're giving away, and it's pretty awesome. They had announced a couple people, but the people didn't claim, so we're going to have to basically put like a 24-hour mark where if you don't claim it, then it has to go to somebody else because, we got these things ready to send out and
Oh
people are
yeah,
winning and they're
yeah.
not even claiming their stuff, guys. So pay attention, please. I mean,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we got the shill contest too. So the top 5 shillers in August are going to get, there's 5 NFTs that are epic traits that are going to be given away. You can type in /contest in the main Telegram and see the rules for that contest and see the NFTs that are being given away. Pretty cool stuff, guys. So all that given back to the community, taking care of people that are taking care of BTFA essentially. So
Man,
good
and like
luck.
my man Limitless said, yeah, good luck everyone. And like he said, you do not want to miss out on that. A brand new PlayStation 5. Like, I believe PlayStation 5s are probably still going around for like $800 or $700 or something like that. I still don't even have a PlayStation 5. I'm rocking the PlayStation 4 still. So if y'all have a chance of winning the PlayStation 5, you do not want to miss out on that. And some people might think like, well, I mean, PlayStation 5, I mean, it's a gaming console. Nah, sweetheart. PlayStation 5, you can watch movies on it. You can also play games, of course. Listen to music. You can do a lot of stuff on a PlayStation 5. Like, yeah, it's not just the gaming console. It's more than that. So,
And on top of that, that bag that you buy is just gonna grow anyways. So it's a freebie.
exactly. So it's like you having a chance of winning something that's not only super cool but super expensive, while at the same time just investing more into a product you already believe in, right? But yeah. So if anybody wants to participate in this BTFA NFT giveaway, type in hashtag BTFA. Look at this. Look at this ape right here, man. Got the tears in his eyes. He's looking for somebody to accept him. He's looking for somebody to add him to add him to you guys' collection. All right. Um, the token ID for this one is 4117. So somebody's going to be winning this lucky BTFA NFT right here. Type in hashtag BTFA. There's currently 16 entries so far. 18 now, and it's currently 57 people. So it's a few people who haven't typed in hashtag BTFA. I know
And
there's
big shout out to Daniel Lyons.
Oh yeah. My bad. I can't believe I forgot it. Yes, shout out to my man Daniel Lyons. He was the one who gave me this NFT to give away. All right. I forgot he had gave it to me like a couple weeks back, but I was like, you know what? Why not just give this NFT away during like this, AMA, just to show some support to the community because they're showing support to us, like tuning in. I know a lot of y'all probably either are still at work or getting off work or maybe getting ready to go to work or whatever the case may be, but you guys still decided to just, tune in, show some support. So honestly, I just got to say I appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. And yeah, again, currently have 22 entries so far. I'm gonna probably start it at like 30 or 40 because I see 22 right now. Maybe a few people out walking the dog right now, or maybe get a little bathroom break in. So we'll give them like another minute or so. And also, I
And
hope you
remember,
guys are
guys.
having. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, also remember that with that NFT giveaway, not only are you getting the NFT, you're getting the community token airdrop, and you're getting the rewards pool as well for when that's paid out. So, just keep that in mind that this could actually be like this giveaway could actually be a lot more than just a traditional NFT in terms of what it will give back to you. And that's with every NFT. So the more that you hold, the more beneficial it is. It's a rewards multiplier. It's a multiplier for the amount of the community token that you're going to get. And it's also holding for the future of when these deflationary mechanics of these NFTs burn up most of the supply, except for the ones who will not let it go and hold that floor. And that's where the true rewards will come in. Right now, we're just starting to see the very beginning of those rewards, but just wait until it plays out in the way that it's intended to play out. And when people start to really get it, that is when it's going to get crazy. That's when the magic is truly going to happen.
Definitely, definitely. All right, we currently have 25 people. So look, I'm gonna start the giveaway in 20 seconds, y'all. 20 seconds. All right. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, so I'm gonna start it up in 20 seconds. All right. And also, again, let me give a shout out to my man Limitless Ape and Love Thy Ink again for just tuning in and just not just tuning in, but joining me, right? Actually joining me on the Q&A live stream. And again, like I said, Limitless Ape, he's the one who put this entire Q&A together. So again, shout outs to him. And if you guys haven't already, feel free to follow them on Twitter. All right, my man Limitless Ape Twitter handle is it Vipinball 4K? Vipinball 4K or VI? Okay, VI Pinball 4K. And then my man Love Thy Ink. Let me go to his real quick. Can't type for nothing. Love Thy Ink, my man right here. His is literally just the same as that you see like on the StreamYard. So at Love Thy Ink, make sure to follow them. All right. And then the giveaway is going to start right now. So good luck, everybody. This is for a BTFA NFT. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Look at this NFT crying. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And the winner of tonight's NFT giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, is, let's see, my man Raid Elite.
Nice.
Top Schiller. There we go.
Legendary Schiller right there, too, guys. Congrats,
Yo, congrats, Raid. Congrats, brother. My man's even rocking his NFT right now. Like, he got the cool background and everything. All right, so Reed, do me a quick favor. Type in your like Twitter handle, and then I'm going to DM you privately so I can get your Ethereum address, and then I'm gonna send you the NFT as soon as I can. All right, man. And then yeah, let me see if anybody had like any other just questions real quick, or I think my majority of people was typing BTFA. All right, so yeah, yeah. Again, thank you all for just tuning in. Also do hope you guys are having like a wonderful and smooth just Monday. All right, it is the beginning of the week. Also hope you have the rest of just the week as positive as I'm hoping mine goes. Right. But yeah, Limitless and Love Thy Ink. You guys got any things y'all want to say before we bounce?
Yeah, just real quick. It's very important to think in years and not months, especially when it comes to your investment. That instant gratification, the days of getting rich overnight, unfortunately are gone. So to find a project like BTFA that's building that foundation, clearing all the boxes, you're definitely in early. So appreciate that. Not financial advice, but financial advice. Take advantage of this low market cap.
Definitely. Limitless, take it away, brother.
Yeah, well, just wanted to say many thanks to Crypto Family, guys. And again, smash the like and show some love. Give him a follow on Twitter. Let's show that community love. Most of you probably already follow him because he's just that awesome and has a massive following and network. So good for you, dude. But yeah, we always appreciate coming on and pushing out quality content for BTFA, because these are the types of things that people need to know about this project in order to make the best financial decision in terms of an investment. You need to have all of this information. And so we're happy that we can give that to you. And this is something that you can share with friends, other relevant investors. These are the people that deserve to be here. In terms of incentivizing, like what was mentioned earlier, the biggest incentive here is to bring relevant investors and people that you truly care about in the DeFi space into this project at an early enough time where they can benefit as well, because they deserve to be here with you. They deserve to know about BTFA. I've been starting to tell more and more people that I know about BTFA to bring them in, because I know how much they appreciate strong communities. And, the more that we do that, the more that we own this project, and the more that we put out that exposure and do whatever we can to find our voice in BTFA and send it in our own creative way, the quicker that we will get there. We're going there no matter what. We're headed to the moon. We're not stopping until this reaches a $1 billion market cap, not financial advice, but we are putting in the hard works and programming this, as was mentioned as well. A lot of these things are already funded, and a lot of the things will be funded with the second NFT collection. Blip Studios is being built out with the funding from the first NFT collection. We just saw today that it got its own Twitter. Definitely make sure to follow that, because there's going to be some really exciting stuff coming up for that platform. And just keep an eye, keep informed about BTFA, because there is a lot going on. But all of the things that are going on, they're going on for you, the community. They're there. They're designed for you to have a very creative outlet to get rewards and to have a lot of unique benefits that, are continuing to pile on. We're continuing to add to that pool of reasons and benefits of why you would invest in BTFA. So just stay informed, guys. Ask questions. Make sure that you know what you're investing in any project before you do. Like you gotta put in your due diligence. We always say that. Not financial advice, but really know the project that you're in. And I know BTFA, with how in-depth it is, with all the things that are going on, this is it. This is the legacy that we've all been looking for, that we as a community finally get to be a part of and get to watch blossom into something a lot with a lot more potential than maybe we even realized. And maybe even still, we don't realize how far this can go. There are some things that I've learned over the past week that are absolutely insane, that would just blow people's minds in terms of everything that's going on with this project, the good, the bad. Everything is lining up in such a way where it all had to happen at that exact time that it's happening, and the exact events that are playing out. This is all part of a much bigger picture than we can even understand right now, guys. So just be excited to be in something so cool and so fascinating as BTFA. And tell your friends, bring them here. They deserve to be here with you.
Yeah. Well said, Limitless. My man breaks it down to a T. I love it. Mile Crypto says appreciate y'all. No problem, brother. Mile High, appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in again. Dre Zape says congrats, Reed. Shane said hit that like button to follow the way out if you haven't already. Much love, Shane Richardson. Thank you, brother. Reed says thanks, family. You got it. Congrats again. Nyala Sanchez says crypto family is an awesome guy. Thanks for all the love. The love and videos about BTFA, of course. Thank you for always tuning in, just showing support, Nyala. Honestly, Dave D said, guys, awesome AMA. Thank you for tuning in. Shane Richardson again said, Crypto Fam, great AMA. Appreciate you, Shane. And then Deno Crypto said, great work, fellas. Crypto Fam, Inc. and Limitless, aka Sway, aka Sway. Hashtag BTFA.
It's been debunked.
Hashtag BTFA is the way. BTFA is the way. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in again. Also, be safe in the real world, and also be safe in the crypto and NFT space. And I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for tuning in. Much love,
Pablo
y'all.
Crow.
Yo, Pablo. Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Pablo Crow as well. It says showing support to the BTFA fam and my brother fam. It says my brother family. Yo, much love, Pablo Crow. Yo, shout outs to Pablo again for making that awesome post for BTFA, which I'm about to go check on right now. I gotta go check on it because we was winning. We was winning for
like in the beginning. Pablo Crow
53%.
Crushing.
53%. We doing good, y'all.
A lot of people don't know, but Pablo Crow was actually one of the first people to make a BTFA video.
That is true, man. He's been supported, man. I ain't gonna lie. He's been supported. But yeah, other than that, y'all, have a wonderful night. Again, stay safe in real life and stay safe in the crypto space. I'll catch y'all soon. Peace.
And love.
Peace.
Good night, fam.
Peace and love.